right, ladies and gentlemen, 43 drivers getting ready to go to try to qualify for the Nordtona 500 2014. Let's take a look at the starting order as they get ready to pull off here tonight. Thank you all for being here. Matt Smith gonna take the pole there in the 88 with a 46.110, fastest qualifying time we've seen all week. Eric Rodman in second, Munsell in third, Travis Townsend in fourth, Jason Berg in fifth, Thomas Lee driving the Ream machine, gonna be in sixth, Corey Heffley in seventh, Stephen Landry in eighth, in ninth gonna be Kevin Linden, Ryan Cobb in 10th, Sheila Reber gonna be rolling off 11th, Dylan Landry gonna be in 12th, Lachlan McMillan in 13th position, Mikey V in 14th, Nathan Hagar in 15th, Brandon Pipgrass in 16th, James Cheetos Wilms driving the Pepsi Coke machine. There's a Cheetos on there somewhere, I promise you. He's going to be rolling off 17th. Evil Cheetos on the outside of Cheetos Man. There, Marche Edney in 18th, Michael Norris in the Skull machine in 19th. Fellow broadcaster Chris Scala going to be rolling off and rounding out the top 20 here tonight. Richard Superman Schwinn in 21st. Kinsey 22nd. Lutz in 23rd. Ashley in 24th. Thomas Keene in 25th. Bobby Maiden in 26th. Mike Ellis 27th. 28th going to be Christopher DeShong. Ryan Newman in 29th, and rounding out the top 30. The Slamaflage is back, baby! There in the 33, Slamaflage machine. Going to be rolling off 30th. Cheney, Krizik, Caressel, Lawrence. This place is full. Gable, Ducharme, Rhodes, Teal, Flood, Brandley, Spicer, Petrick, and Blaze. Going to round out your top 43 here tonight. Ought to be a good one. Sit back, get ready. 100 laps coming up, 250 miles. Daytona Speedway. Oh, my mama. Everybody out in chat, you know what time it is. Let me know out in chat. Right now as the pace car pulls off, here we go. It's bumper humping time, baby. Green, green, green. Nice shot of the pit stalls there. Probably the most nervous is the start of these races, some of these drivers, but the 88 of Smith blinking out. Oh no, aliens are still here at Daytona live on Nordgar TV. We see them disappear for a second. We see a couple guys disappearing. Lap one complete. Smith takes that lap. Wow, there's a lot of guys disappearing. What's going on here? Single file most of the way through the field as they know that they cannot push through the turns. They know that any bumper humping in the turns is going to be a disaster. Guys giving each other room right now here early on, trying to jockey for position, getting the best starts they can. So far so good here at Daytona. 90 degrees, 85% humidity, partly cloudy, no wind out there whatsoever at all. Vum, 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 vum. God, I love this time of year. I hope you guys do too. February, my favorite time of year. 3 wide coming down the backstretch. Going for third place, look at that. 25 a Munsell, Best Buy machine stuck in the sucker hole, gonna go to the outside lane. Whoa, and Thomas getting a little loose there. Coming to the stripe, Smith still your leader. We got, yeah, more alien action. Wilms making his way up through the field, bringing Evil Cheetos with him on the outside. Mikey V there in the 75, tucked in behind the 25 Best Buy machine, and Mikey V gonna try to slip it down on the bottom, and he gets it. Pushing through the trial is okay. You see the 92 bumper humping the hell out of the 83, trying to get him up to the front, side by side with the leader of Smith. And the 25 dips it down. .83 seconds for the leader. Last lap, 2 seconds quicker than the pace. Sorry, than the qualifying. You can see how much quicker the draft really is. Crank it up, baby. If it's too loud, you're too old. We love it loud here at Norgar TV. Very loud up here in the booth. Because gosh dang it, I love this stuff. Nordgar censored this evening. Top 3, Smith, Berg, and Rodman. Sorry, Rodman, my bad. See a bunch of guys electing to go to the back here early. How many officially did start? Kenneth Lawrence 4 laps down. He is off the track already. Corey Deal has lost the draft. Tyler Ducharme, about 5.6 seconds. He's bringing up the rear, but we did have 43 drivers start the race tonight. Well, Christopher DeJong removed from the server. That's odd. He must have done something bad. And here we go. Now we're just about side by side for the lead. Smith just running practice laps out there now, but he has got a whole field behind him. I'm sure his eyes are all over that rear view mirror. Coming out of turn number 2, lap number 8 of 100. Let's take an overhead look here. It's Mikey V running in 14th there in the 75. Field breaking up, Chris Scala moving up through the field, and here comes Michael Norris in the 54. Choose a lane, buddy, you got anyone you want. On board with Mikey V, looking ahead. There in front of him, the 51. 51 going to go to the high side. Mikey going to stick it down on the bottom, and he's going to get a run. Wanting to pick up that spot. There we go. 3 wide. Norris in the middle. New leader up front. Travis Townsend has taken the lead, and he brought about 4 guys with him. There on the outside, dipping it down to the bottom. Smith is going to fall back to about 5th. Travis Townsend, Thomas Lee, your top 2. Smith is up to 3rd. There is the 25 car. Munsell scored 43rd. Yellow is out, lap number 10. First yellow on the night. Jeremy Dominique, one of our admins, throws a caution flag. Let's see what happens here. We may have to get word from the there is why. Lachlan McMillan is dead. He died. Yellow comes out quickly. Admins all over it. Good job, Jeremy. Lachlan McMillan there in the 16. Let's take a look and see what happens here. '16 on the outside of the 22 of Landry right there, and ooh, they're checking up for something. What happened here? Looked like he slammed on the brakes. Anything going on up in front of him? Let's get a wider view, crackheads. Thank you. See what happens here. Oh, right there is where it begins. 96 in the 21. 96 is being driven by the Eric Rodeman. The 21 down on the yellow line, there's contact. But I believe that they're able to work this out. Coming through the tri-oval right across the stripe. And you're going to see guys starting to check up. Oh, is he going to hit Scala? No, he doesn't hit Scala. 21 spins out, and the 96 down on the apron. And then there's 2 wrecks in 1 here, baby. And then you're going to see what happens here in the back. The 16 car, who brakes real hard, going to get run over by Mike Ellis in the Tide ride there on the outside. 2 wrecks in 1, no resets. Going to have to bring it down and get that stuff fixed. Man, it's really hard not to curse. You're going to see him hard on the brakes, and Ellis going to get into the back of him. 48. He's going to get a piece. Jeff Gordon retro scheme going to get around. The green cone is a-flying. And we're going to see guys hit pit road right now. Pit road busy. Back half of the field down. Guys taking tires, flat spotting, most of them probably. All right, well, we're going to try to get a word in with one of the drivers. 10 laps under green. Excitement is starting to build already here, early. Tempers are going to flare. People are going to get pissed. It is the nature of the beast here at Daytona. And, wow, server's having some issues tonight. And it looks like Chandler going to get an EOL. Probably improper pit entry or exit. Let's take a look here. Let's see what happens. It's probably entry. No, his entry's fine. Admins, definitely, there's a bunch of them up above the track here tonight. Comes down on the right side. He may have driven through some stalls. That's a no-no. If he did. Gotta turn that car to the right. And get out of your stall. See if I can figure out what the infraction is. There may have been something else that I did not see. That's Bobby Chaney in the 99. He's down and away. 10 on taking an awfully long time. Oh yeah, okay. He needs to go out to the right coming off of pit road. Did not do so. That will result in an EOL. So the order going to sort itself out here. Let's head back up to the leader. A bunch of guys. Sheila Reber, Todd Kinsey. Let's see who's off the track, if anybody. No, they're still out there. McMillan, Ellis. They might not be, and I don't know what's going on. This server's acting funky tonight. Travis Townsend, your leader. Let's get a word in with Travis. Yeah, Twitch is acting acting messed up as well.
That.
Travis Townsend, Norgar in the booth. You got a copy, 83.
Yeah, I got you, Nordgar.
Travis, you made your way to the front. Not an easy task. Good job. How is the 83 Cheerios machine tonight?
It seems to be pretty good. It was a little loose on entry in practice. I worked on the setup a little bit and seemed to get it tightened up a little bit. So far so good. Just trying to keep the fenders on it.
Do you have any teammates out there? And are you using a live spotter or are you using the default iRacing?
Yeah, I got Thomas Lee here right behind me. We're working together a little bit and using the default spotter tonight. Don't have anybody live.
Roger that, Travis. Well, long way to go. Good luck.
Thank you.
They're doubling up, getting ready to go racing again. Take the green on lap 15 here at Daytona. 71 viewers. Let's see if we can top last night. We had 130, I think it was 130 something last night. Let's see if we can top that here tonight. The stakes get higher each night we go through here. It gets harder and harder. We only have 7 qualifying events this year. Last year we had 14. This year we cut it in half, so it's going to be a lot harder to get in. And I'm really surprised getting into the race. If I was even trying, me personally, Nordgar, tried to get into the race tonight, I wouldn't have made it. Race filled up. The room was full in less than 30 seconds, folks. Less than 30 seconds. I don't have the official clock, but man, these guys really wanting that trophy there that we're giving away. The picture of that trophy can be located over at www.nordgar.tv or Nordgar TV Facebook. Actually, I think we even posted it up on Twitter at one point as well. But if you have not followed all of those outlets or liked it, please follow and like and share all the stuff. It really helps us out to get this event across. We appreciate it because you fans, you Twitch viewers are the ones that drive us literally to put on these events for you guys. If it wasn't for you viewers, we wouldn't be broadcasting any of this, and this would all go unsung. And all of these drivers would never be heard of, never be talked about, never been seen. And you can see all this here live, nightly action on Nordgar TV here at Twitch. Thank you very much. Lights on the pace car off, going to be dipping off this time by. Bumper humping time again, baby. Here we go, great. Townsend leading them down. All right. Absolutely sorry for this, folks. Absolutely do not like this new camera I was given. Still messing with the new graphics. Received them today. I know you've seen them on Scala's casting before, but I got them. I only got to play with them for about 15 minutes, so I'm learning. Townsend on the bottom, Lee on the top. Side by side, doubled up. I don't know how many deep, baby. They're going to make it 3 wide going into 1. No, they think better of it. They back off. These guys going for it. Look who's climbing up into the top 10. That's the number 7 of Chris Scala. Running 8th right now. Driving the chicken pit machine. And here comes Munsell on the outside in the 25. Getting a shove from James Wilms there in the 42. Normally drives the 12. Somebody stole it from him tonight. He's driving that car like he stole it. Wilms up to 4th. And now Thomas to the point. Gonna take over for Townsend right there. And Richard Schwinn making his way up through the field. Evil Cheeto's up there. Cheetos and Evil Cheetos side by side. You can't write this stuff, folks. Thomas Lee in first, Townsend second, Smith in third. Evil Cheetos has made his way up the fourth, and 3 wide, the 32 getting out of shape a little bit. He's gonna lose 2 spots. Munsell scored 43rd, that can't be right. Munsell is 5th. I see a glitch in the new graphics. Thomas Lee leading them around here at Daytona, lap 18 of 100. 250 miles here for this qualifying heat race. If you're new here, please hit that follow button in the face. If you haven't signed up and you're just watching and you're not logged in, log in and say hello. Say hello, Nordgard Nation, I'm new. Hit that follow button. It takes you 20 seconds. You don't have to confirm anything. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Lee loving that yellow line right now. Give it some love, baby. Oh yeah. Give that yellow line love, baby. Race season is upon us. NASCAR will be starting up very soon. We're all very excited here at Nordgard TV because we're all huge fans. Pushing through the tri-oval, here we go, baby. Outside line trying to make something happen, but there are not many takers running that upper line right now. And I gotta tell you, all through speed weeks and even the first 2 qualifying races, that outside lane been quicker coming off the turns, and I think some guys are starting to realize that here just now. Evil Cheetos down on the bottom of the 88, looking to pick up 3rd spot. And now the Cheetos, man, Wilms down to the bottom. He's going to suck up that hole. These cars are running real tight and close right now. Early on, lap 21. I talked to a couple of drivers earlier, and they all told me kind of the same thing. They said the sense of urgency to get in this 500 is getting greater as the week goes on. Oh no, we got a wreck up front.
Caution, caution.
Haha, they're all wadded up. This is going to be bad.
Yeah, we're working.
Wreck happens, maybe the big one, I don't know. Cameraman, we're not on the ball for that one. Let's take a look here. Let's watch it again in real time. Right there. 94 involved. Let's see, 94 being driven by Pipgrass here. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's get a good camera angle. Let's go to the blimp. Let's take a look here. 88 on the outside, 94 down on the bottom, riding behind the 15 of Marche Edney there, the Evil Cheetos. Wilms, regular Cheetos there in the 42 on the inside. 94, 88. Going to be fender fornication across the stripe, and that's going to start a huge dilemma. See how many guys. Scala's going to get through there. Schwint's going to get through there. Michael Norris is not. They're in the 54, and look at them wad up behind there. Everybody checking up, running over one another. And I think we're gonna see a lot of work down on pit road here in just a minute. Let's go. I want to go further back into the field and see what happens here. Because these guys just start wadding up to check up for this wreck up front. Caution flag number 2, lap 23. See some guys checking up, some guys just barreling through there, not getting off the gas at all. And that's Bush League. Gotta check up for that. And we are going to have a whole bunch of drivers take it behind the wall. Let's go on board with, let's fall back. Let's fall way back. Let's go on board with Kevin Linden. Linden driving in the 9. Let's go on board with him, see what he saw. Minimal damage for Linden. You see him scrape the wall there. He was running in 14th. Let's fall back even farther. Let's go on board with Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman in the 22. Sorry, in the 12. Unbelievable. We got Newman, Smizer, Lane, Pipgrass, Reber, and Lutz behind the wall from that wreck. Let's see. Now Matt Smith going to be behind the wall. What happened to Smith? He was our pole sitter. How did he get involved in that? Smith was running 6th. Oh, yeah. Our pole sitter involved in that as well. Let's go to the TV3. There we go. Let's take a look. Guys, got to keep your stuff clean. Guys not checking up for the wreck up front, keeping in the throttle. Trying to gain every position they can through the wreck, and it doesn't do anybody any good to do that. You cannot be in it. You can't win it if you're not in it. You got to be able to finish to be in it. You got to stay in it to finish. But we see some of the veterans able to get through there and get checked up real well. There is another look at the wreck. And this is the wreck behind the wreck. This wreck didn't need to happen. There was 2 wrecks and 1 again. This wreck did not need to happen at all, in my opinion. But it did because people want to try. I mean, they want to win this race so bad. They stayed in the throttle through. There's the initial first wreck, okay? Now, there should have only been about 4 cars involved in this wreck. But everybody stays in the throttle back here and causes another wreck. I'm sorry, folks. That's Bush League. Get off the throttle. Get on the brake. Get down onto the apron if you have to avoid it. You gotta imagine those fenders being like, you know, gold out there, and you don't want to smack them around. The second part of that wreck should have never happened. But hey, Thomas Keene also going to be off, so it's going to be an oddball. Maybe one of those finishes here tonight that you didn't expect. We're headed back up live. Pit stops have been completed. Lap 25 of 100. And the field gets smaller, folks, and it's going to be easier for some of these guys to make it through. Yeah, again, that's just my opinion. But I don't think that second part of that wreck should have happened at all. There were people in the throttle all over the place. Let me go down and let's talk to some of the admins who were above the track. We're gonna have Jeremy Dominique, Justin Bolton, and Marcus Richardson. We're gonna jump over to their booth here in a second, see what they saw. Let's get a word in with the eyes above the track.
Channel
Park
switch.
it.
Jeez, that's
All right.
steep.
All right, We got Jeremy Dominique, Justin Bolton, Marcus Richardson. You guys above the track adminning your duties here tonight. Thank you very much for doing that. 2 wrecks in 1. I saw a lot of guys not getting out of the throttle there in the back half of the field. What did you guys see?
Just that. A lot of people not braking.
Chad Ashley says he's not going to brake because he'll get run over, so he ran other people over.
Well, we saw the wreck start to happen up front, and it looked like those 4 guys up front had it collected up near the wall. Everybody started going down, but man, we just saw people piling into one another. Kind of bush league, don't you think?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if
I
they
mean,
would
it's
have
hard
slowed
to
down,
see,
it would have been
so-
a 3-car wreck.
It's hard to see, but some of those guys didn't even try to slow down.
Well, you can't win it, and you can't get in the top 6 if you destroy your car. We see a bunch of veterans still out there that didn't get hurt.
Matt almost came close, but he dove down to the grass, which was awesome save there. So you should watch that one if you haven't seen that one.
We're getting ready to go back green, but I just wanted to stop in and see if there was anything, see if I was wrong, because I swore like nobody. That second wreck shouldn't have happened.
The first one shouldn't have happened.
Well, yeah, I agree with that too. But all right, guys, thank you very much. I'll let you get back to your duties.
Later.
Channel switched.
All right, there you have it from the admins, folks. They said the same thing I did. A lot of wrecking, a lot of people not lifting, and we'll be reviewing that tape for sure. A couple people may be surprised tomorrow night when they try to get in the race, and they can't. All right, time to go back. Green flag racing. There's a lot of cars off the track. Green, green, green. Lost about half the field in that one. It's Daytona, baby. What do you want? Protect your car. We're only on lap 27. Back to green flag racing, coming out of turn number 2. Let's go up. Our leader is Matt Simpson in the 33 Slamaflaws. Rockstar Race Girl on his pit box. Your man, along with Bobby Cheney up front, leading this sucker. Ducharme in 6th. Back to 7th position. Michael Norris, 2 rough nights in a row for him. Hello, aliens. There we go. Aliens yanking the whole field there for a second. 3 wide up front. Wow, and what a shove the 83 of let's try this again. What a shove in the 83 gets there of Travis Townsend on the outside, going for the lead. I think we got some problems with the video loading on Twitch yet again. There, we're back. Simpson down on the bottom, Travis on the outside with Thomas Lee, and we talked to Travis earlier, saying he's going to hang out and hook up with Lee, and they've been together the entire race thus far. Because that's an imposter, folks. That's Nordtona. Don't know who that is, but it's not me. But welcome, Nordtona. Simpson got himself in a position there with his teammate of the 99. How many guys we got left on the track? Still got 20 on the lead lap. A lot of wrecked race cars out there tonight due to a lot of unprofessionalism. Don't worry, we'll be going through that. Some of those guys who didn't lift probably aren't coming back. We'll discuss that after the race is over. It's a wonderful world of replay. We can actually go in your car to tell whether you lifted or not. There you go. Welcome, Nordtona. So we got Townsend, the Slamaflage there in the 33 down on the bottom. Thomas Lee on the outside. Evil Cheetos on the outside. Regular Cheetos in the 42. Right behind Evil Cheetos. Bobby Cheney in the 99. Munsell. I think that's Munsell. Is it Munsell or Mullins? Yeah, Munsell there in the 25. And right behind him, Chris Scala, along with Bobby Maiden. Nathan Hagar in 10th. In 11th is going to be Eric freaking Brantley. Eric Brantley is one of the original Nordgar TV members here. He's been around a long time, and Eric, a couple nights ago, made me laugh. He's out there riding in the 86. Eric made me laugh. He said, Nordgar, you gotta, that's the wrong thing. He said, Nordgar, you gotta lower the requirement so I can get in and try to run for the 500 this year. And I just laughed at him. I said, you gotta be joking. And literally 2 days later, he's Class A. He's able to run. So Eric Brantley out there running in 10th right now in an event that he thought he wasn't going to make. He didn't make it last year, and Brantley out there doing a great job. Lap 34 of 100. Travis Townsend still your leader. Matt Simpson in second. Remember, the bubble position is 6th. And right now, Justin Munsell is in 6th. I know it says 43rd, but that's wrong. 7th is going to be Scala, just outside the bubble. If the race were to end right now, which it will not. We are scheduled. Distance is 250 miles. We will finish, I think. Twitch having more problems. Last night's race, folks, is actually, I believe it's still rendering. Last night's race is going to be up on YouTube tonight. This race will be up on YouTube tomorrow. You'll be able to get that link on Facebook unless you subscribe to Nordgar TV YouTube. Then you'll get it right away. It should be in your feed. The race from the first night, we still need to rebroadcast. Not sure when we're going to do that yet. But that was brought to you by Chris Scala's Onboard. And it was not commentated, and I plan on re-commentating that race. I got called into work, so I had to go. 3 wide coming out of 2 toward the back half of the field. And they are not done. They want to race. Uh-oh. Smoke, smoke. Somebody blows up. I think somebody just blew up. See a lot of smoke coming into 3. No wreck. What was all of that? What was all of that? Let's rewind that. We see a lot of smoke or something. I thought somebody blew up, but that's not the case. Let's go to the blimp view there, cricket. Ooh, right there. Looks like the 39 damn near turned the 25 of Munsell. 39 going to drive away, but Munsell keeps it straight. Back up live. Advertisers? Yeah, you want to pay me a check? I'll advertise your stuff. '92 of Lee, your leader. Townsend behind him, Slamaflage in third. Front pack starting to break away. See about 8 in the front pack all lined up single file. That backpack actually starting to catch him. Time to ride here at Daytona. Lap 40 next time by. We're going to have about 60 to go. Damn it, no it wasn't. Thank you very much for reminding me. I hate it when I mute myself by accident, but at least you viewers are on top of it. Yes, I was on mute. Thomas Lee, your leader. Travis Townsend in second. Slamaflage in third. Cheney in fourth. Chris Scala has made his way up to fifth. Evil Cheetos in sixth. And Bubble Boy, James Williams, just out of the bubble, in seventh. It happens. Everybody have a drink. Enjoy yourself. This is all for fun, but it's for fun with a really big freaking trophy at the end of it. And these guys know how serious it is, because after the Nordtona 500 is over, we won't see it again for another 365 days. Some of these guys have talked about this stuff for the entire year. Chris Scala being one of them, wants to get in this race so bad. Finishing runner-up to Dustin Lee last year. Running in fifth right now is Scala. Scala was able to push Lee to the win and regrets it. He wanted to take him out. He said, I should have took him out, and I wouldn't have to do this all over again. But Chris Scala doing a great job right there in the number 7, and I am rooting for him for sure. He does a lot of work here at Nordgar TV, and it'd be great to see him get into the show. He is a very smart race car driver, knows how to win these long races. I was talking to Chris earlier this afternoon, and we were talking about future things. Nordtona 500 didn't even come up today, but we were talking about future things coming up, which we will announce during the course of the 500. We're going to have about 5 to 6 major announcements in the course of the running of the 500 this year. And what we have planned for you guys at iRacing is unfreaking believable. Never been done, never been seen, and never will be duplicated ever again. And it will only happen here live on Nordgar TV. So you're definitely going to want to tell all your friends about what's getting ready to be announced come the 500, and I got a big freaking smile on my face just thinking about some of the things coming up here. Eric Brantley right there in 13th spot. Brantley kind of got some race rust on him, but doing a great job out there tonight, keeping the fenders clean on that number 86 RC machine, with the 82 of Justin Gable right behind him. 39 going to the outside. Gonna have to duck back in. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Outside lane trying to make something happen, but nobody really willing to go out there. And I got to tell you, the outside lane is quicker. Everybody just riding right now, trying to tick off some laps here in this long event. 250 miles for this qualifier. Lee, Townsend, Simpson, your top 3. Ran with Simpson last night for a little bit in an after-hours session, and I did not, yours truly did not do very well. I got up there, I went from last to first and led quite a few laps, but man, I was all over the place. Car was loose. I ended up wrecking the field a couple of times, but was not able to finish last night. But Simpson was out there running, and I believe it was Bobby Cheney there in the 99 who actually, we ran a 65 lapper late last night. Bobby Cheney coming home with a win there. Oh, welcome back, the caution flag. Haven't seen you in a very long time. You can stay seated, please. Ooh, and Scala getting a little loose coming off of turn number 2. Almost getting up into the 25 of Munsell there. Outside lane starting to figure it out now. Big gaps down on the bottom. Bobby Cheney going to use all that to his advantage. It looks like Simpson committed to the outside there in the Slamaflage vehicle. Simpson and Cheney been running together for the last 2 weeks during speed weeks. But Wilm's going to give him a little bit of shove down into turn number 1, trying to get that 33 back to the front. Got a great race going on now that everybody's done running over one another. I think there's going to be quite a few guys that make the blacklist tonight after that last wreck. We will see. Admin's got a better view of it than I did. Side by side, they are all doubled back up again, and Simpson gonna pick up the 83 to the high side. Tommy Lee, that's Motley Crue Drummer, baby. Motley Crue Drummer down on the bottom. And look at Simpson push the hell out of Townsend down the back stretch. on the outside, gonna dump Townsend to the bottom. No, Townsend gonna stay up high. Here comes Lee. Outside lane starting to figure it out here at Daytona. We are just past halfway. These guys gonna probably have to start thinking about fuel here. Last yellow flag, which was, we're on 3 on the night. Yellow flag was around lap 28, somewhere around there. Fuel gonna start plaguing the minds of these drivers. Gonna have to make a perfect pit stop under green flag conditions. Let's turn on driver communication, shall we? While they run around here, let's see what the drivers are saying, if anything. Radio's quiet at the moment. Of course they are. Every time I want to put them on air, they go silent. White knuckle racing, though, that's for sure. Very, very nervous. You're holding on to that steering wheel really, really tight. Trying not to cause the big one. Coming out of turn number 4 down the front stretch here through the tri-oval at Daytona as they get ready to cross the stripe. Townsend still your leader. Scala up to 4th. Scala slowly making his way up through there. There in the number 7 Chicken Pit Machine. Talking to Chris earlier, though, the one thing he did say was, I am going to try to get up front as soon as possible and try to stay there. Last night he started dead last. Had a rough night here at Daytona. Really trying to race his way in here. Wants to get in to the 500 very badly. And we see him up in the top 5 right now. And everybody who was strung out is all caught back up right now. Corey Deal, last one on the lead lap, has lost the draft. 28.5 seconds behind.
Think of that.
Deal gonna need some help, and look at Scala jumping to the outside. Scala takes the lead on the outside, but he's gonna need some help to get by the leader. He's got Simpson behind him. Scala and Simpson, no strangers to one another, and if anybody can push him to the front, it'll be the Slamaflage. Outside lane, Scala, Slamaflage, and Wilms. But that inside lane running perfect laps here at Daytona. Careful, guys. Got to give each other breathing room through the turns. Left rear quarter panel after extensive testing here at Daytona. Can't get anywhere near it. You will turn around 98% of the time. I did it to somebody last night, trying to push him through the turn just to see if it will work, and I turned him around. I didn't do anything wrong. Get anywhere near that left rear, and they're going around in the turns. Not sure what iRacing did to mess with that. But earlier testing 2 months ago, it didn't work. 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, didn't do that. But now all of a sudden it does. That's why we took the pushing away, and you're going to see pack racing here. You're going to have to line up your shots just like a... and Scala to 3rd. He dives it back down to the bottom. Wilms up top. Wilms got Munsell and Evil Cheetos behind him now. Scala falls into 3rd and takes 2 spots. He also brings the Slamaflage down with him. Matt Simpson back to 4th. Bobby Cheney in 5th. Wilms on the outside in 6th. And here comes Munsell in the 25. Best Buy machine to suck up that spot. Down on the bottom, and he's going to pick up a spot. This year, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it does this year or not. In previous years, yes, it did, but not always. You could usually push through the turns in real NASCAR. Look at the 42 trying to stick his nose inside of Scallon. He does. 42 of Wilms steals the spot from Chris right there down on the bottom. And Wilms up to 3rd. '26 to the outside. That is going to be, who's in the 26? That's Nathan Hagar in the 26, out there all by himself, and he's going to fall to the end. A lot of guys dipping below the yellow line, trying to get air to the radiators. These cars do overheat very quickly. Trying to get air, fresh air, to any way they can to the front ends. But Townsend been strong all night, and he continues to lead here at Daytona live on Nordgar TV. Just ticking off laps now. Everybody parading around here at Daytona.
99 pitting.
Driver communications, green flag pit stop starting to happen. Lap 60, here we go. Who's gonna mess up coming down pit road? Oh no! Nord is, that's who. Brantley, Flood, Ducharme, Gable, Caressel, Cheney, Simpson, Cobb brings it down, Heffley brings it down. Green flag pit stops, here we go. Down and away, guys taking tires. What? Question mark. Taking tires on a 100-lap race? What's the matter? Down and away, we'll see what the next group does. Back up to our leader. They're down and away already. Good pit stops on everybody else. Townsend going to go right by pit road. These guys going to try to get a couple more laps. Field going to be broken up now. Who is going to benefit? Will the yellow come out and strew the pooch? Here we go.
42 pit. Change, check. Thank you.
And I think the guys that said they were going to pit didn't. Man, we may see some guys run out of fuel here. Townsend, Lee get by, lap traffic coming off a pit road.
Hitting this lap. 92 pitting. Come high, Flood. Come high.
Top two going to come down now, and
this lap.
Scala and Wilms may be in trouble with the lap traffic down on the bottom. This is going to get interesting. Those guys up top want to get down to the pits, but they're not going to be able to. And no, the 92 and Townsend, they go by pit road. We got some guys peeling off. We may see the leaders run out of fuel here in a second. Munsell down. The 9 and Evil Cheetos down in the 15. What's going to happen? Oh, my.
I'm going to go 5 through 3 and 4, Cheney.
92 pitting.
There we go. Now they're
pitting,
down. All the
42
leaders
pitting.
down, but you know who's sitting in the catbird seat right now is Matt Simpson.
39
Simpson
pitting. 26 pitting.
in the Slamaflage has the ability to make up that lap, and here comes Townsend, Wilms, Lee, Cheney, I think. Scala's down. Hagar, Maiden. 55 miles an hour down pit road. Painstakingly slow while everybody's else is out there running 204 miles an hour around here. And Townsend taking tires. Taking right sides only. Wilms down. Scala is away. And last one off of pit road. Not going to have any. Oh, and Wilms gets black flagged. James Wilms, Cheetos, man, gets black flag. Yep. Unsafe entry off of pit road, and that is going to hurt Wilms big time there in the 42. Let's take a look at the replay here. Or let's not. Wilms is, oh, and Wilms, yep. Let's see. I don't see what he did wrong. Wilms is not going to be happy. No, he comes down on the left side. Yep. That's a black flag, and he's coming down to serve it. Under green, that is going to be harsh, harsh, harsh for the 42. What a heartbreaker for James Wilms. Oh, no. '83 and the 92. Hooking back up. Here comes the 26 and the 25. Scala up there as well. And we're back to where we started before green flag pit stop started on lap 60. My, oh my. It should have enough to get to the end if it does go green the rest of the way. And Matt Simpson all over the radio right now. Simpson has gone from third. Where is he? Back to ninth. But he is bringing the pack with him, and they are racing side by side, trying to reel in these leaders again. They should have plenty of a time to do it, but they're going to have to line up single file and stop racing to reel in the leaders right now. Big gap right now. Let's do the bumper hump interval, baby, between the 51 and Marche Edney. Where is the bumper hump interval? I don't know. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Where is the bumper hump interval? Oh my. I don't know the stuff. Oh, that's not it either. Oh, here it is. Here's the bumper hump interval between Cobb and Marche Edney. 3 seconds. 3 seconds between 6th and actually, or 7th and 8th right there. 3.6 seconds. That is the bumper hump interval between the lead group and the second group. Can the second group get lined up and work together and put their differences aside to try to reel in the leaders? I don't know. We're going to find out here. Got about 32 laps left. Townsend, Lee, the 26 of Hagar, Munsell, Scala in 5th, and Linden in 6th. 7th is going to be Marche. Corey Deal 1 lap down in 19th after losing the draft, needing a caution for that lucky dog. Ryan Cobb in 8th, Slamaflage in 9th, and 10th going to be Heffley, Cheney in 12th, Brantley in, they're all messed up, 11th, Ducharme, Flood, Caressel, Gable out there all alone. Kryzik out there all alone. Bad news for you guys who don't have drafting partners right now. All right, I'm not going to say it over the air. I'm not going to say it out loud. All I'm going to tell you to do is crank it up. Bitches and non-bitches. We haven't done it tonight yet. Let's do it right now. Taking a look at Heffley there in 8th, working on the back of the 51. Bobby Cheney needing to get up there. Slamaflage has fallen to the back part of this pack. They are all lined up single file now. They need to stick together with about 20, what do we got? 27 laps to go to the end of this sucker. They're going to have a lot of work to do to catch those leaders. There is your lead pack. Let's go to the bumper hump interval again. Now that I know which button it is. .3 seconds. They gained 0.3 in the last 2 laps. On the lead pack, they are moving. Marche Edney up on the 9. Those two are starting to lose the lead draft a little bit. They're going to have to work a little harder. Wow, that was a bunch of birds in front of the camera. What happened? Hope you're wearing your raincoats. Round and round we continue here. Lap 75 this time. 25 to go. There is the lead group. Here comes the second chase group. Then we got a bunch of stragglers needing a miracle for something to happen. Coming out of turn number 2, and the chase group is coming, folks. Take a look at the speed again. Let's look at the interval again. There is 8th position of Ryan Cobb, Marche Edney in 7th. 2.7 seconds. They are coming, folks. They are going to catch him at this rate. Marche there, last one in the lead group. Looking in his mirror, but these guys are starting to race again. 51 of Cobb, Cheney, and Flood down on the inside. 17 to the outside, desperately trying to get back to that bottom lane. That's Tyler Ducharme. Eric Brantley all lined up, actually playing nice out there. Good for you, Brantley. Simpson is falling back to 15th. Slamaflage keeps moving back. There's your front group, and you can see the second group in the picture. This is going to get exciting toward the end. Bobby Maiden has taken his car off of the track, and he will retire for the evening. Wilms is also, after that penalty, Wilms has taken his car off the track as well and parked it. Oh, Wilms. A lot of people out there rooting for you, wanting to see you finish. All I can say, people, is hold on to your butts. What's going to happen when this second pack catches the first? It is going to be chaos and mayhem. That's what's going to happen. Let's take a look at the interval at the line. Go back along with Marche. .9 seconds, 1.8. Nah, it's more than that. It's 2.4 now. Back group is actually losing ground now. Nope, they're good on gas. They'll be good to the end. They should not have to stop. They stopped at like lap between 60 and 65. They should be good. 20 to go here at the Nordtona 500 qualifying race number 3, live on Nordgar TV from Daytona Speedway. Travis Townsend still your leader. Thomas, oh, and we got a car way off. Into the wall, that's Marche Edney. Horrible lick there for the 15. No yellow. Marche was running 7th. He's dead in the water. What happened to Marche? Let's take a look. There's Marche in the evil Cheetos machine in the 15. Gets below the yellow line. Looks like he may have disconnected. He just goes left. I don't even think he's there, folks. On board with him. He may have lost connection. He doesn't even try to stay out of the wall. No yellow. See the wheel moving though. He's down on pit road, so he towed, but not sure what that was about. Didn't even try to stay out of the wall. Not sure what happened there. But yellow does not come out, and the lead group got a mirror full. 201 miles an hour, 202 miles an hour down the backstretch, being pushed by the 98 is Ryan Cobb in the 51, and Cobb Gonna get a nice little shove in the 98. Gonna lose a spot for it. These guys really working hard to try to get back up to the front. They have plenty of time to do it, but they're gonna have to be all teammates out there because that's what the front group is doing. Townsend, Lee, there's the 10 on the outside. Krizik. And here they come. There they are catching them back. They're going to get them. They got to stop racing one another, though. They need that inside line to catch back up, but they're within breathing distance now. Second pack doing a great job. Being led by the 17 of Ducharme there in 10th, getting a bump from the 86 of Brantley. Bobby Cheney and Simpson 12th and 13th right now. Justin Gable way behind them now, out of the draft. Coming back to the front. We're going to have about a 15-car battle for the win here. Before this is all said and done, 16 laps to go here at Daytona. And now the front group looking like they want to start racing, and that's exactly what the back group want to see. Scala and Munsell to the outside. They're going to try to make something happen here. They may see this other pack coming, and they may see a sense of urgency to try to do something. Aliens all over the track. What is going on there? Hagar in third, but not for long. And the back group just caught the front group. We're all back together again with 15 laps to go. All lined up again. We got two stragglers, though, that didn't keep up with it, and they're not going to be able to. Slamaflage has rejoined the group. Here comes Ducharme with a big head of steam in the 17. And he's going to go to the outside. Coming up on slower traffic, Chris Scala on the outside. Really leaning on that bottom lane, using all the side draft he can to try to get to the point. Who's going to use the slower traffic as a pick? Be careful. 13 laps to go. Jason Berg has taken his car behind the wall, and here comes Chris Galla on the outside, number 7. Got the edge on Thomas Lee. Not for long, coming through 3 and 4, and Lee gonna take it back, coming out of 4. We're all bunched back up with 12 to go. Scala gonna need some help from the 51 of Cobb. And you know what? We got Cobb and Chicken. There on the outside, Chicken and Cobb. I don't know what kind of joke you want to make out of that, but try. Chicken and corn on the cob is good. Yum. Everybody drink. Lee down on the bottom, no choice but to stay and ride that yellow line. That's where he's going to have to stay and be. And Munsell going to have to really burp that engine to keep it cool enough to get to the end here. 87 viewers out there in Twitch chat. I love you all. Thank you for being here. You're going to see one exciting finish here. Lee, Munsell, and Townsend back to third now. Scala getting huge runs coming out of the turns. And there, aliens. Aliens! Oh no, aliens. All right, we're back. Damn aliens. Twitch is just goofing up big time tonight. I think we're back. I don't see any video as of yet. Are we still live? What happened? There we are. Okay. Woo! That was a close one, folks. We need to hang on for 10 more laps, and Chris Gallo getting a shove. Just about side by side with Lee with 10 laps to go. Qualifying race number 3. Oh man, I'm holding my breath, folks. This is getting intense now. Look at Ducharme diving down to the bottom. Whoa! Get out of the onboard, Nord. Don't do it. And Lee got a little bit of gap down there on the bottom. Munsell leaving a lot of room down there on the bottom. Who's going to take advantage of it? Here comes Chris Calla on the outside. He's got a fender finally getting a push by the 51 down to the bottom. The 7 goes. Chris Scala to the point. And Scala back up top, back down to the bottom, all over the place. Scala gonna take that lap, new leader. Ah! Wrong. Scouter and Ryan oh, and we got a Townsend blows up his engine. Oh no. 83 blows up. Travis Townsend, who's led almost the entire race, blows up with 7 laps to go. No more engine. That's all she wrote. The fat lady just has sung. That is it. Behind the wall, the 83 got to go. The 9 of Linden into the wall. What is going on? It's craziness. Oh, and we got another wreck down the bottom. The 6 car. Holy shit balls. What the hell just happened? Caressel hard in the wall. No yellow flag. And the top 3 are pulled away from the rest of the field. Five to go at the stripe. chicken pit machine out front. Thomas Lee in second. The 98 of Ryan Flood in third. Bobby Cheney in fourth. Fifth is Hagar, and Simpson works his way all the way from 15th back up to 6th with 5 laps to go. Can they hang on? There is, just out of 7th position, is Tyler Ducharme. Wow. And there are a lot of pissed off drivers on the radio. I think some of those drivers tried to bring out the caution on purpose. My opinion, though. But the admin's all over it. There's a lot of them up there paying attention up in the booth. And if they can hear my voice, you guys are doing a great job. They're all over what's going on the track. I can't hear what's going on the track. A lot of people think I can, but I can't. But I don't know what happened with those wrecks. We're going to have to take a look at them later. But right now, we're going to have to try to get to the finish of this. 4 laps to go. Scala leading. Getting word 26 was blinking real bad. That may have been some of the problem. Here comes Cheney. The 26 of Hagar is blinking bad. Three laps to go. Scala, the 92 of Lee, and Ryan Flood, your top 3. But do not count out this group of 3. Bobby Cheney, Hagar, and Simpson. They are coming up on slower traffic here. Had no direct contact of incidents, the blinker. Admins all over it. Good job, admins. We got a lot of guys watching the track, folks. Got it, Justin. Thank you. 26 had no direct contact. And here we go. The top 3 are going to get run over by the back 3. Here they come. They're all lined back up again. Oh, this is going to be an awesome finish. Who is going to take it? There are your top 6. They will be the qualifiers if they don't wreck one another. If they finish exactly like this, they will make it to the Nordtona 500 on Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 7 of Chris Scala leaned him around. White flag, last lap. Ah, but there's 3 more guys coming up through the field. We got 9 up in the lead group. Who's going to make a move? Is there going to be a problem? And Bobby Cheney to the outside. He's going to need some help, and he's got help. I don't know if he's got enough time, though. Scala, Townsend, Flood. Slamaflage to the outside. Coming to the stripe through the tri-oval here. Chris Scala going to win it. Scala wins it. Thomas Lee in second, Ryan Flood in third. Fourth is Bobby Cheney, Hagar in fifth, and Matt Slamaflage Simpson seals. They all seal the spot for the 500 on Sunday. Let's turn the driver radio on right now. I know there's got to be some excited and pissed off people. Race is over. Let's get a word in with our winner. There he is. The fastest chicken in the South, stroker ace, Chris Scala.
That was awesome. Thank you. This nightmare of a track is over with.
Awesome job, Chris. Hell yeah, man.
Number 7, Nordtona in the booth. Give me a hell yeah.
Who the hell yeah? How about a fuck yeah?
Chris, the beginning of your race looked kind of bleak. You worked your way up through there, had some trouble in the middle part of the race. Man, it took you a long time to get up front, but once you got there, you were able to seal the deal. How freaking happy are you right now?
Happy as can be. I'm just happy to be in this race. I just wanted to get a top 6. I don't know. I guess I got to take Munsel's computer issues to see that win. So, no, I appreciate Tommy and everybody there just riding clean. And, man, I've been a lot of anger lately. So I'm happy about this and just happy to be in this race.
Well, Chris, I want to relay to you, somebody in chat, we're 100 viewers strong right now. Somebody in chat just said something, and I got to tell you, it's from Dark Helmet. And he says, why did the chicken cross the road? And it says, to win the fucking race. Good job, Chris Scala. Anybody you want to thank?
Oh, man. Thank the viewers, obviously. If we got 100 viewers, and that's freaking awesome. Let's make it 200. Come on. No, just all the drivers, clean racing out there. I mean, I got in the pack there and played record points to the first 80 laps of the race. But just thank all the drivers, thank all the viewers, Thomas, Schwint, Wilms, all the admins for keeping my head straight for the most part. Even you for calling me and telling me to calm down even though I don't want to talk to anybody. And I'm just happy as hell. I want to congrats to the other 5 drivers for getting into.
Great job, Chris, and good luck in the 500 come Sunday.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for this.
Second place, Thomas Lee. Tommy, you led a whole bunch of this race. Chris gets you on the outside with a big push from Ryan Cobb. But you do seal the deal. Tommy, how do you feel there, 92?
Relieved, glad it's over. I was getting a little worried there at the beginning, and then just whenever it played out after medium green flag stops, me and Travis Townsend was able to get on and off pit road real good. We actually had like a 3-second lead over that second pack. And I say just glad it's over with, really.
Well, as you know, it is the qualifying race. It's always good to get down to winner's circle there and slap the trophy girl on the ass. However, it's for all the marbles on Sunday. What are you and the 92 crew going to do? Are you going to do anything from now until Sunday?
Probably try to work on this setup a little bit, try to improve it a little bit more. Definitely going to spend the rest of the week coming in spotting for teammate Travis Townsend, see if we can get him in this thing. Just see if we make her even better.
Travis blowing up with about 5 laps to go, somewhere around there. That had to be a heartbreaker for you.
It was. I mean, like I said, we worked together the entire race. Just hate it that Munsell had the computer problems and hung him up because I think that's what got him so hot and it made him blow up.
All right. It's your time, man. anybody you want to shout out to, do it.
Yeah, of course. You know, for doing the broadcast and everything, all the admins in here. Chris Scala, congratulations on the win. SCC all the way. Travis Townsend again for working with me the entire race, and just glad to be here.
Congratulations, man. See you on Sunday. Good luck. Ryan Flood, you come home third there in the 98. Ryan, you had a miserable speed weeks and not so good there the first couple of races, but you're able to pull out a top 6. You come home third tonight. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel relieved that it's over with. Speed week was basically hell for me, and the first two qualifying races were hell for me as well, so it's very relieved that I finally made the show and I don't have to put up with qual races anymore.
All right, same question to you. What are you going to do between now and Sunday? You going to work on it, put the cover on it? What are you going to do?
I'm going to relax. That's what I'm going to do.
Roger that, 10-4. Anybody you want to thank, say hello to, or give the finger to, now is your time.
I just want to thank Nick Kressel, all the guys we worked with to catch the pack twice and all that. Sponsor Smith & Wesson and everything else, man. It's just been great.
All right, man. Good luck on Sunday, and congratulations on tonight. Bobby Cheney in the 99, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle machine. Cheney, you got to be relieved as well.
Oh yeah, and that I don't care what you say. That's some pressure. I knew I was gonna be a little more aggressive this race, coming down and closing laps, and I don't know what happened, but y'all got stacked up, and there's no letting out, and I just aimed for a hole and went to it and made it through, and then I just knew if we stayed in line, I didn't care about winning. Just need to stay in line, and we were going to be in. And I'm glad me and Simpson are able to get in. We've been trying everything we can, but yeah, I just made the Nordtona 500, man. What else could you ask for?
Woo! Congratulations. I'm happy for all you guys, man. Great job. Who do you have to thank out here tonight?
I got to thank all the admins and everybody that helps put this on. It's not easy, trust me. And got to thank you and all the viewers that are watching. I saw there's about 100 viewers in there. They got their money's worth tonight. I thank Matt Simpson. We always work together, and like I said, I was glad we can get in together. But, yep, can't wait for Sunday.
Right on, right on. Thank you. Nathan Hagar in the 26. You still there? Nathan, you made it. You were in that second pack after pit stops, all lined up. You guys started racing with one another, and then you figured out we need to run single file. How much communication was going on with you guys in that second group trying to regain and get back up to the front?
Don't know what happened in the second group. Ran up front most tonight there towards the last 50 laps. We just kind of stayed calm, stayed in line.
Well, you come home fifth. The pressure is off now. Now you get to sit back and relax. Are you going to tweak on your car a little bit, or is she good to go for Sunday?
Thanks for going to let it set up alone. Got to interact back tomorrow to get this thing more stable. Thank you all for letting me stay in, even though she's blinking. So.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. You're in the show. Good luck to you on Sunday. Anybody you want to thank out here tonight?
Just the guys that ran up, kept Joe's team. We tried to work that best we could, and got some of us in, some of us didn't get it. But I'll be trying to root for them the rest of the week if they can.
Right on, right on. All right, thank you, Nathan. Matt Slamaflage Simpson bringing back the Slamaflage colors for the Nordtona 500. You and Cheney there. We're running that second group there at the end after pit stops, and it looked like you guys were out of it. What was going on over the radios trying to reel in that front group?
Oh, man, it was crazy. I first off just got to thank that whole second pack after pit stops. They were trying to race each other going too wide, and finally we got some communication going on, and, everybody formed a line. We were getting the second car to drop to the back and keep on pushing, and we saw we were running them down. So I think they got a little bit more, tensed up front. And once we got their drafts, man, we were there, and then can't remember how long we had to go, but there was that whole big mess coming out of 4, and I just stayed in it because the caution didn't come out. And honestly, I think that's kind of what helped me secure 6 by the skin of my teeth. I just never lifted, man, and stayed in it, and we all got caught back up, and it worked out.
You guys just had enough time to get it done. You went from pit stops, from the time that you guys pitted until the end, you went from, I think it was 16th to 6th in about 30 laps. You guys really worked for it. That had to be some real white-knuckle racing, and you really had to stay on your marks throughout that.
Oh, absolutely, man. We kind of, me and Bobby, worked together, and we kind of had a strategy. The first 3 races, we're going to not qualify, stay in the back, kind of, play it out, try to get up there at the end. And the second half of the week, which thankfully we do not have to do now, we were going to qualify and go all out. But, man, it's intense. I'm happy to be in, and I'm excited to sit back and watch the rest of them.
Well, right on. Congratulations. Is there anybody out there you need to thank? And I'm sure there's somebody in chat on your pit box you need to thank as well. She was out in the crowd all night cheering you on, and she told you to win. You actually got up there and you led some laps, so she must have had some good words of wisdom for you tonight.
Oh yeah, man, definitely got to thank Rockstar Race Girl up on the pit box. She was in my ear all night, telling me the right calls to make, and hey, look, I'm in. It worked. So always got to thank her, and obviously got to thank Bobby Cheney. We can work together, and we'll get in. May take us a couple races, and I got to thank all the guys back at the shop at Lot Lizard Motorsports. I think we got some good setups going into the 500. Just looking forward to it, man. Got to thank you and all the admins doing an awesome job. It's gonna be a great event.
All right, thank you, Matt. Congratulations to the next 6 who advance and will be in the Nordtona 500 come Sunday. Let's go over the finishing order one last time before we get on up out of here. Finishing order is going to be Chris Scala comes home with a win. Thomas Lee in second. Ryan Flood in third. In fourth, Bobby Cheney, Nathan Hagar there in fifth. And just getting done talking to Matt Simpson in sixth. Just out of the bubble, Tyler Ducharme. Gonna have to try again. Eric Brantley, Corey Heffley, and Krizik, your top 10. In 11th, going to be Justin Gable, Linden in 12th, Ryan Cobb in 13th, Caressel in 14th, Townsend in 15th, Corey Deal in 16th, Munsell, who lost connection, who ran up front in that 25 Best Buy almost all night. He's going to end up finishing 17th. Marche Edney in 18th, Bobby Maiden in 19th, James Wilms, green flag penalty, going to finish him 20th position. I know James is probably really disappointed and upset. Keep your head up, buddy. There will be another Cheetos to crunch another day, that's for sure. Going to 21st, going to be Michael Norris. We saw Norris being aggressive all night long, running 3 wide, not afraid to do it, doing a good job, but getting caught up in that third wreck there. And that's going to finish his night. Dylan Landry in 22nd. Thomas Keene, 23rd. Pipgrass in 24th. Matt Smith, our pole sitter, unfortunate for him getting caught up in the second wreck. He is going to finish 25th. Jason Berg in 26th. Lutz, 27th. Mikey V in 28th. Superman wasn't so super tonight. Superman had a rough night, and he'll finish 29th. In 30th, going to be Landry, getting caught up in a lot of action that wasn't his. Rhodes in 31st. Ryan Newman in 32nd. Also some bad luck for Ryan. Chad Ashley, Petrick, 33rd and 34th. Smizer in 35th. Sheila Reber, she's been out here every single night trying to get it done. And she runs into somebody else's incident as well there. She'll finish 36th. Todd Kinsey in 37th. Eric Rodeman in 38th. McMillan 39th. Mike Ellis 40th, Lawrence in 41st, DeShong 42nd, and Connor Blaze 43rd last. Unfortunately, we can only take the top 6. We will have another race tomorrow night. Thank you all for tuning in here tonight. What a great race. What a wonderful crowd out there tonight. Let's get double the amount tomorrow because the spots are filling up, folks. Tomorrow night, qualifying race number 4. There's only 7 in total, so it's getting down to the nitty-gritty for the Nordtona 500 on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd like to thank everybody. Head over to the league section. Join the Mystery Race League. It is free for everybody to join. Join that Mystery Race League on iRacing. And quick reminder, Nordgar TV League members, if you want to run in the league, get your payments in. February 17th is the cutoff date. If you don't have your payment by then, you're not racing for the next 16 weeks. So get them in, get them in, get them in. And, yeah, leagues are filling up. Everything's filling up. We're going to have major announcements come the 500 time, and I'm going to be showing my face for the first time ever live on Nordgar TV. Thank you all for being here tonight. Great racing, great race, great crowd. Hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, my mama, more bumper humping coming up tomorrow night. Thank you, guys. We'll see ya.